Alright, welcome back guys. So today in this video I'm gonna show you one of the most legendary build, one of the most stable build of AK-74N. So let's start building it. Now, by now you'll be familiar with my way of building a gun. I usually start from the stock side, okay, and then move on towards the front, that is the muzzle. So let's start fixing the stock first. Over here, I clicked on stocks. Now, before moving forward, I want you to focus on stuff over here. That's the stats that's being shown on the left. See the score for the vertical and horizontal recoil. Check the ergonomics and the hip fire stability. Okay, these are the major things that I want you to notice whenever you're building a gun. Now here I'll choose the AK adapter and then choose the AR or the AR extension. With both of those, you get a different vertical and horizontal recoil score, okay? For the AR one, normal one, that is the black one, you get a 61 and 43. That's 2 to the ratio of 3. With AR extension, you get 62 to 45, okay? So I'm gonna go with AR extension over here, and for the stock, I'm gonna choose the carbine lightweight, okay? I'm gonna choose carbine lightweight. Now as you can see, the score went up to 72 to 60. Before that it was just 62. So adding the carbine lightweight makes a lot of difference on the vertical recoil, the horizontal recoil, and adds impact on the hip fire stability. Okay, so that's how we get done with the stock. Okay, now we move on towards pistol grip. All right, now you can choose the RK3 pistol grip. It gives you a good ergonomics, a score of 48 to 77 for the hip fire stability as well. Or you can go this one if that's costing you more, but I would just say that RK3 is good for attaching that to the AK-74N. Okay, so we're done with the stock, we're done with the grip, that is a pistol grip. Now let's move on towards the handguard, and that's the more tricky part, and that's the most crucial part as well while building your gun. Okay, so when we move towards the handguard, there are a lot of variety that Arena Breakout is giving you in choosing handguards for AK-74N. I mean, you get everything while building this gun. It gets quite technical as well for a newbie to go about it. Now the thing is that I usually go with the AKP. Okay, so the thing is that when I choose this, it makes a difference or gets a direct impact on the vertical recoil and the horizontal recoil. Okay, but what I would recommend you, obviously you can choose any three of those, but if you're choosing the AX1 extension and the AKR, it's only gonna make a difference on the ergonomics. Okay, it's gonna improve the ergonomics. But if you're choosing this one, it's gonna make a direct impact on the vertical and horizontal recoil, and that's what we are much more concerned about, because when you're gonna go into the fight, you want maximum stability so that you deliver maximum damage to the opponent. But for this build, I'm gonna go forward and recommend you that you go and choose the AK mod. Okay, now the key point to observe over here is the scores. Okay, the scores. Whenever you're adding anything, look at the scores, at the stats, that's on the left hand side. I mean, that's why Arena Breakout is giving you the stats, because whatever thing you're adding, it's gonna make an impact and it's gonna perform just like that in the real game as well. That's when you're getting into a fight. Okay, now if I go back to the AK, this handguard, you can see that the vertical recoil and horizontal recoil is to 72 to 58. Now if I choose the AK mod, it goes to 75 and 62. That's a big difference. Now that handguard alone made a big difference on the gun. Now if on that you add up a grip onto that, it's gonna make the stability even much more amazing. So you would get a good score for the vertical and horizontal recoil on top of that. Now we got a lot of grips over here. And what I will advise you is to go with the triangular one. Okay, you go with the triangular one, or you can choose a tilt one. Normally, I've seen players in Arena Breakout that they go with the tilt one or the triangular one. Okay, I usually prefer the triangular one because it gives me a good stat for the vertical recoil, which I'm much more concerned about, and also gives a impact on the horizontal recoil. Plus, what the added advantage is that it improves the score for the ergonomics as well of the gun. Okay, so that's done over here. I've chosen the triangular grip over here. Now it's all up to you. We got a lot of options on the grip. It's all up to you which you can choose or which you can afford. Okay, now we're done with this. Okay, the thing now we need to move forward is towards the muzzle. Okay, now over here on the muzzles, again we get a lot of variety. Okay, you can go with the AK suppressor if you are a guy who loves to use a suppressor in a gun. You can do that. But if you're mainly looking to improve the score, or if you love the sound of the gun when you fight, then obviously, except for the suppressor, there are a lot of options. Okay, so for that I would advise you to go with this one. Okay, you can choose this one as well, but you can see the score is 81 to 71. With this it gives to 82 and 72, 73, and that's the most amazing, the most best muzzle that you can choose for this one. Okay, you can go with this one as well, this one as well, but the score that this one gives to the gun is just magnificent and just amazing. That's the case with that. Scope, it's all up to you which scope you want to go with. You can go with a red dot sight, or you can go with a triangular one. It's all up to you, which one you want to go with. Or you can use a 2x scope, but the 2x scope right now in the market is all-time high. It's like 30 to 35k costing. Or what you can do is you can go with a 3x scope. Okay, you can do that as well. So over here, since the build is quite amazing, the range is good, that is 80. Effective range of the gun is 80. And right now the prices of the 3x scope is quite understandable as well. So let's just go with what you can say with the 3x scope. Right now the 3x scope is costing us around like 16,000. So this total build is for 62,000 broskis. That's the case with that. So let's just go and get done with the build. Alright, so we're done with the build over here and it's looking dope. Now the main thing is that let's try it out and check how the results are in the shooting range. Okay, so let me take you towards the shooting range. Alright, so we're at the shooting range, guys. Now let's check out the money that we put, how much stable our gun is. I'm using level 4 ammo with a 60 round magazine. Okay, well, let's check it out. Fixed at one spot. Wow, did you check it out? Like, if you're gonna go with this type of stability, this type of accuracy, you're gonna definitely destroy everybody, bro. You check it out. I mean, the stats weren't lying, bro. I just show you what I'm doing. I just say you that, okay, check the stats, and it's all done. Now let's aim at these dummies. Amazing, bro. Fixed at one point. That was the thing, bro. That's the whole thing behind it. And this over here sums up that's a legendary build. Okay, now in the next videos, if you want similar builds for other guns as well, name it any, carbines, assault rifles, submachines, marksman rifles, anything like that, you just drop down your suggestion below in the comment section and I'm gonna do that build. Okay, do subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this family. Take care. Bye bye.